ikaw na pagkamiulbi Puro kaya kapag nitulog ma
5, 4, 3, 2. Clap.
I have lyrics. I have lyrics. Hi, hello. That's it. That's all I have.
Two greetings.
You know, it's just the beginning of the song that I'm writing.
Yeah.
And that's all I have right now. Hi, hello.
Hi, hello.
Yeah, is that pretty good so far?
Hi.
Hi.
I like it.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of TigerBelly. Last week we had Rosenbaum. That was a very good episode.
Michael Rosenbaum.
And he's gonna do the show with me in Irvine at the Improv, and we've already put that in cement. It's etched in stone.
He's doing it.
And but I'm more excited about today's guest because you know, sometimes when you hear about like certain people, they're like mythologically a creature of some sort,
like
like
a unicorn.
You're an example. Your brother is an example.
yeah, like, you know, it's like, you know, people talk about like what was Mothra,
from
What's
Godzilla.
like
Godzilla.
Godzilla,
Yeah.
Mothra, right?
Mothra.
Like if people talked about Mothra and then you actually saw Mothra, you'd be like, what the fuck? I thought it was a fucking
Myth,
mythology, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And your friend Jessica's cousin Patty is much like that. What?
Yeah.
No, what's wrong? You're okay. You were just no, Jessica. Do not tell me
You're not here.
how to do it. All right. You said I'm not here. All right. So you already did a hand thing. All right. So shut the fuck up.
What is that?
What? That's a fucking video. They're getting taped right now.
She wanted
Yeah.
to be.
I know it is just about Patty, but the thing is that when you say shit, you're gonna be on fucking camera. Okay. So don't ever do that again.
She's a translator. She
I
has
know
to be
she's here. Okay. So what I've been hearing about,
So everybody, Patty.
yeah, no, not yet.
not yet.
I want to just explain myself.
She almost did the hand thing.
So Jessica, your friend Jessica's cousin Patty is a girl. This is what I've known about her.
Okay, tell us.
That she is from Korea.
You're right.
Right, and she's kind of got Steve's vibe. Like-
Identical.
Like like kind of whimsical, you know what I mean, and innocence about her, you know, them, you know, and I hear stories like she sleeps at the school that she goes to, you know what I mean.
Question: what is
And-
sleeps at the school like?
She just
We'll
sleeps like
have
yeah.
her
We'll ask
explain,
questions about that, and then so I've always wanted to meet her, but then like Jessica was like, no, she doesn't want to meet you. Like she's just one of those people that just does her own thing, and I just begged and I begged, and this is the first time I've ever paid anyone $250.
Wait, hold on. We paid her to come here?
Oh yeah, $250.
What the fuck?
And,
no one's gonna pay
and then
that.
when I said that, you know what she just said? She just did a fucking raise the roof kind of a thing. You know what I mean? So
Paying her?
so how about a round of applause for Patty?
Our
everybody?
first paid
Our
guest,
first paid
everybody.
guest.
Michael Rosenbaum didn't even get paid.
No, he got nothing. You know what I mean?
Zero.
But this one was I had to do something, and I agreed to the fee.
First you said 200. She came back with 250.
$250. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Patty, hi.
Hi.
Go close to the mic.
Yeah, go closer
Yeah.
to the mic. Is your English pretty good?
No.
No.
Great hour we're gonna have.
Yeah. When you came in, you waved everyone with two hands like this. Yeah. What you always do that?
No.
But you only did it here?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you came in, and I said, George, you saw George, and then I go, do you like George? And what did you say?
I hate him.
She didn't even say that.
Yeah. I hate him too. Why do you hate George, Patty?
What's the story behind it?
Say whatever
Be
you want.
honest.
Be
Oh.
honest. Yeah.
No, I don't hate him.
You don't hate him.
George told me the
No.
story why.
But do you like him?
No.
You don't. You don't like him.
No.
Why don't you like him? Go ahead. It's okay.
I don't like him, but
That's it. Yeah. I don't like him, but what?
I like him.
You do. You do like him. You do like him. Yeah.
Do I have to leave? Should I
No,
leave?
you don't have to leave. No, I have. You know what? That's the best explanation.
Yeah.
Because when I see George, I go, God, I like him. I don't like him.
I like him.
Yeah,
but
I like
don't
him.
like
I
him.
don't like him. You know. And there's just something about you, dude. It's like your dick is pink. That's fine. That's a fact. We've always. 이거 쭉 이거 pink, yeah. 조금 해, 얘가. 이거 조금 고추. I just said he
What
had
is
a
that?
small
Oh.
pink dick.
Small pink
Yeah, and
dick.
she laughed. Yeah. So
Well,
I
what
go.
happened with George was, he came in to you live with Jessica, and so he came into their apartment, and George asked her,
Yeah.
"Hey, Patty," she had just woken up from a nap. "Hey, Patty, how are you?" And she goes, "Oh, okay, I'm good," you know. And then he proceeded to ask like 20 more questions, right?
Classic
And she was just like, "What the fuck is this white guy
Yeah.
asking me a shit ton of questions for?"
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you just want to be left alone, huh? Yeah. Are you-
This is the best.
This is the best. Now, did you just graduate from college?
Not yet.
Not yet. When are you graduate?
I already graduated.
Did you graduate from college? Not yet.
Yeah.
but yes,
So she
I read.
walked with an empty diploma.
Yeah. Oh, so you have no diploma.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. When are you gonna get your diploma?
I just took the final today.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
you
just took the
did.
final, yeah.
Did you do good?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Oh.
Yeah. Good. So you speak pretty good English or no?
No.
No.
Guess what school she graduated from, though?
What school?
UCLA.
UCLA.
Wow.
Yeah.
She did a little thing like that
Raised
with her
the
hand.
roof,
Raised
yeah.
the roof. Yeah. Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the major?
What do you want to do when you get out? I mean, you want to have a job?
I have a job.
Yeah. Do you want a job? You already have a job.
Yeah.
What's a job?
Jessica's nanny.
You said Jessica's nanny?
You're Jessica's nanny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What do you-
Yeah, what does that
Wait.
mean?
Jessica doesn't have a kid though.
Oh, she has a kid.
You have a kid?
What? She does. She has a dog.
Oh, so your job is to take care of Jessica's dog?
Yeah.
That's a job?
Yes.
And she pays you
Sometimes.
$250?
$250?
No.
No.
We paid more than her actual job.
Yeah. So Jessica pays you to look after Doc, your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a job. Uh-huh. Have you ever had a regular job?
Yeah.
Where?
At the airport, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Korean
TSA.
Air.
For Korean Air.
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you do there?
Ticketing.
Oh, ticketing.
Yeah.
Oh, so if I was flying to Korea and I went to LAX, you would be the person behind the desk.
Yes.
Okay. So I'd say, "Hi." Let's say I don't speak in Korean. "Hi, I'm going to Korea." What would you say?
Can I have your passport?
Oh. That's good. I gave you the passport and then what happens?
Wait.
We would wait?
For-
Yeah. For what?
Ticket?
Oh, ticket. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ticket comes out and you just give it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. How come you don't have that job anymore?
Oh, I fired.
You got fired? Why?
I don't understand. I don't know.
You don't know why you got fired? You know why you got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me.
It's too complicated.
Oh.
My boss asked me which one is more important to your life.
Uh-huh.
Is it school
Uh-huh.
or is it work?
Uh-huh.
And then I said school.
Oh.
So
He said, "You're fired."
yeah.
That's the ultimate.
Is that
Is that legal?
That doesn't sound legal.
Well, they want more, probably more permanent workers, maybe. Is that what they're looking for? They're probably like, okay, well, you're fired, but come back when, later when you're more like,
Oh, he wanted
Settled,
you
you
to
know.
make it a career.
yeah, maybe probably someone who is more like reliable with schedule. Because if she's going to school at the same time,
Yeah.
you're not as reliable on the
So
job.
that's why she got. But that doesn't make any sense. That
It
if you were
doesn't.
doing part time, and they ask you a question like that,
Yeah.
it's like saying like if I was working at Kinko's,
Yeah.
right, and I showed up and I was doing a good job, right, but I also was in a rock band on the side, right, and if my boss said, would you like work, or do you like playing in a band? Obviously, I would say I like playing in a band way better. And then if he fired me, that would be illegal.
Yeah, because you're working to support
So
yourself.
tell me what happened.
That's what happened.
And then he said that you have to write down why you quit the job.
Oh.
Why are you quitting? Yeah.
Oh, you quit.
Actually,
What?
oh yeah.
Yeah, you.
You quit when no one was
so
fired.
you quit. You weren't fired.
He forced him to.
Oh, he forced you to quit. Forced resignation.
He forced him to quit.
Sounds illegal.
That is illegal.
Is that legal?
I don't think that's legal.
Forcing someone to quit?
That's not legal, right?
Well,
Maybe in
Koreans.
Korea they do that. Probably in Korea
Korean
they do that. But this isn't Korea. You want to sue them with me?
We can sue them.
You want to sue them?
No, they're really kind.
Forced you to quit.
They're kind.
Not him. Not him.
Not
but
him.
the
But the
other-
company is kind to you.
No.
What do you mean?
Jessica
Come here,
translates and
Jessica.
says no.
Tell me.
No.
No, the Korean CEO is a woman
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Korean CEO
of Korean Air
of
Yeah.
Korean Air is okay.
is a woman, and then tell.
Oh, about the
peanut
daughter?
Story. No, tell them the peanut story.
Tell us the peanut story.
Peanut story.
Oh. One of the CEO,
Uh-huh.
and she asked.
Go ahead.
She need peanuts.
Yeah.
So she asked it.
Yeah.
She wanted peanuts. She
Yes.
wanted to eat peanuts on the plane.
Yeah.
So she's on the plane and she was asking for peanuts.
Yeah.
At the New York
Okay,
airport.
New York
Uh-huh.
airport.
And then one of the steward bring the peanuts and gave it to her.
Uh-huh.
And then she
She threw it?
Strike?
threw
At the stewardess, at the flight attendant.
I'm not sure the detail of it.
Yeah.
And then she angry about it.
Yeah.
So they don't understand why she got mad.
Uh-huh.
And then she
And then she what?
said that why don't you tear off the
Why don't you open the peanuts for me?
Oh.
She's a fucking diva.
She's diva.
Yeah.
So what you're trying to say to me is this. Okay, so the CEO, right, of Korea Air was sitting there and she's like, "Where's my peanuts, dog? I want some peanuts." Right?
Peanuts,
Yeah.
yo.
And some lady goes, "Fuck, the CEO wants fucking peanuts."
Right.
So let me give her some peanuts. And the CEO took the bag of peanuts that the stewardess gave her, and she threw it at the stewardess.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, you think so? Because she didn't open them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of behavior is
No,
that?
I think that's right. I 100% no, because let me say something
Explain
right
it,
now.
yeah.
Open this fucking bag for me right now.
Okay.
Open it.
Okay.
Open them. Give me. Can I have some sunflower seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it to me.
You could fucking throw this
I'm
at
not
me.
gonna throw
Bob,
it at
you
you.
can
No,
throw this.
I'm not gonna throw it at you. You open them.
I
for
opened
me,
it.
right?
I opened it.
That's how it's supposed to be. You know, I'm the boss. You open my shit,
CEO, yeah. CEO.
right? So that's to me. I'm on the side of the CEO.
Yeah, but that's just fucking rude. And
No, that's not. You're gonna. You. What if, like, first of all, have you ever tried to open up a bag of peanuts?
Very hard to do.
Have you ever tried? There's no slit on the side where you can do it.
Yeah.
So basically, it's one of those bags that like you have to figure out how to start.
Where's the weak point?
There is no weak point,
There you go.
right? It's like, it's the same element as CD. You know, when you ever bought a CD at fucking Best Buy,
The plastic.
the plastic, it's impossible to open, right? Because there's no crease, right?
Yeah.
So then you end up an hour sweating because you want to listen to fucking Bon Jovi, right? And yeah,
That was the CD.
yeah, and you can't listen to Bon Jovi. This is back before they had MP3
Yeah.
players, and then you would just have a Bon Jovi CD just in your car,
Yeah.
with the rapper still on it, you know. So it's the same thing, right? But what does that have to do with you?
Yeah.
But she was just saying that Korean Air.
No, well, but the fucking question was
Wait, where did that story go?
the fucking question was
She
like,
said the employees were
I
kind,
got
and
you
Jessica
like-
said no, they weren't, and then Jessica said tell her the peanut
Peanut
story
story.
about the CEO.
yeah, but see, so you're saying that she was defending the stewardess.
She was defending Korean Air as an organization, and Jessica was like, no, the CEO is a bitch.
Yeah. And do you agree with she did or no?
No.
You don't agree with it? No. So if you were on the plane,
If you were the
what would
stewardess,
you
if
have
you're the
done?
flight attendant,
if you were on the plane, okay, would you open it for her?
Yeah.
You would open it for her. Why?
Submissive.
Because it's the right thing to do.
Yes.
She just looks at you and says, yeah.
Look at me right now, Patty. It's the right thing to do, is it not? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you understand?
You don't know. You're just fucking agreeing with me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is my energy right now bothering you? Am I too aggressive?
No, no,
No. Good. Because I'm Korean too. You know that, right?
네.
나 한국 사람이야. 알았어. 왜 뭐?
No, no,
나
no.
한국 사람이야 나.
okay.
I just said I'm a Korean person. Okay. And so I'm on your side. We're on the same team.
Okay.
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 이거 한국 George 한국 사람 아니야.
아니에요.
이거 devil야.
I know what that word was.
But how do you say devil in Korean?
악마.
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 악마야.
악마.
악마? George?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I already knew I would love Patty, right? Because she's agreeable. And
Patty.
she gets it. Yeah.
So were you born in the United States?
Yes.
Whoa.
She's an American citizen.
What? No. What? Patty, what state?
Here.
In Los Angeles,
Los
you're born
Angeles,
here.
Yeah.
But then after she was born here, she went back and how long did you stay in Korea?
When I was 4 years old, I go back to Korea.
And then you came back here when you were
High school student.
like 15?
Yes, I guess.
15. So you've been in the United States again for how long then?
12 years.
12 years. Wow. And how long have you been in college for?
10 years.
Wait, 10 years.
Stop.
Don't worry, me too. I was in
No,
college a
stop.
very long time.
You're Filipino, okay? And I don't want to be racist, but
But this is gonna be racist.
no, that's not racist. Patty, you're a 한국 사람, right?
What
yeah.
is that?
Right?
Yeah.
Korean. She's
You're
Korean.
Korean, right? You spent 10 years in college?
Yes.
Why?
I'm not a 한국 사람.
You're different.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying? You like to play video games.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you do.
You do. And your job is you're Jessica's dog sitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a freelance.
Freelance dog sitter. Freelance dog sitter.
Yeah. So you play video games a lot?
Yes, I guess.
What do you play?
Oh, League of Legends.
PC.
PC.
League of Legends. What is that?
It's the game.
I know it is, but what kind of game is it?
Like a StarCraft.
Oh, so RTS, right? Roll.
What's
yeah.
RTS?
A real-time strategy. So moving characters, like groups of people. Yeah.
So it's like what I've seen on like when they compete.
Yes.
StarCraft,
like StarCraft esports. Yeah.
Yeah, so they compete like they
Teams,
There's
yeah.
a team.
What's Dota?
Something similar, like a role-playing game.
Is that similar?
Is it Russell, white guy? Yeah.
I just saw a documentary on it. Is why the competing.
Oh, the Dota. Yeah.
Dota.
But with the game you play, are they tanks?
No.
Are they people you play with?
Yes.
And you fight every other people?
Yes.
Yeah, with what guns?
They're like magic. So like different characters are like some have or like warriors, some have like it's like Skyrim, but multiple characters.
Oh, so I can play with 10 other people, and I'm a wizard, and somebody
Yeah,
is a
yes.
warlock.
Oh.
Yeah. It's like WoW. It's like WoW.
It's like WoW.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And do I my powers? How do I collect things to make power or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people are gonna join this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
How often do you play?
Every day.
Every day.
How many hours,
How many
Patty?
hours?
Be honest.
Be honest.
2 to 3.
Oh,
That's
that's,
it?
not
That's
bad.
not that bad. I play 10 hours of Destiny
Yeah, he plays 10 hours a day.
a day.
What is the Destiny?
It's an Xbox game, and it's a first-person shooter, but it's also in space, and it's kind of like Halo, but you shoot people, aliens and stuff together. But then sometimes you do PvP, player versus player.
Ooh.
Yeah. Where
that's
you
PvP.
shoot other people.
Ooh.
Yeah. So if you were at home and I was at home, I could shoot you in the face.
Can I play with?
George.
You can play. You want to shoot
She wants to
George?
shoot George in the face.
Why? Why? You do want to shoot George in the face, right? Yeah. Because George, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
But
No. Can I just say something? What?
I was gonna say, you don't like his personality, but what about him physically? Like you look at his face, is he handsome? Yes or no?
Oh, I don't like white guys.
Oh.
Okay, tell us what kind of guys you like.
That's the gateway.
You don't like white guys. No.
Do you like? You just don't like white people?
No, no, no.
Just white guys.
I like Korean or Chinese.
Or
You
Like
Chinese?
Asian because our cultures are.
Similar.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
What about Filipino?
Oh yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sometimes.
Wait, what?
So have you ever been on a date with a white guy?
No,
How do you know?
I don't know.
Oh. So what you're saying to me is this, okay? Is that if I was a white guy and we went on a date.
Why?
No,
Why did I accept this in the first place?
No, it's not happening now. It's just I'm giving you a hypothetical
Scenario.
okay? So if it's a white guy, right? And then it's easier to talk to an Asian. Is that what you're saying? So if you and I was white, we went to a Korean restaurant. You're like, what kind of meat is that? You just don't want to get into the cultural, right? But with a Korean or with an Asian person, you can go to restaurants easier, right? But do you find Asians more sexy? You go.
Why should I meet the sexy guy?
What?
Wait?
Why should I meet the sexy guy?
Oh,
You don't like guys?
You don't like sexy?
No, I like guys.
Oh, okay. yeah. So you've never had sex?
Oh no.
No. You've never had sex?
No.
No.
You think about it.
What? I
It's
can
too
ask her that?
personal,
Yeah,
isn't
it's too
it?
personal. Could
Like,
you-
is it too personal?
yeah.
You can't do it? All right.
Yeah. You can't do that.
All right, I didn't know the rules. I mean,
This is open. This is open.
yeah. I mean, I've talked about, gochu.
고추.
고추 알아?
고추 알아.
나 애기 고추 쏙 했어.
Him when he was
잘랐어.
Oh, no, not cut.
Not good.
She thought that I cut somebody's dick off and ate it like it was food.
Like League of Legends.
No. 이거 나 친구
eats
as a
dick.
child. 이거 고추 how do you say when it gets hard?
따뜻해.
딱딱 고추 딱딱했어. 나 as an 애기, as a kid, right? 나 이거 먹었어 이거. Yeah. So 딱딱딱 이거 했어 나 먹었어. And then 이거 딱딱 이거 what do you call juice? How do you say juice?
I don't-
Or juice.
You just juice. 주스. 이거 주스. 딱딱해서 주스 나 먹었어. Many times.
Oh.
5 or 6
six times.
6 different guys. 나 이거 딱딱으로 먹었어 나. So 나 gay 아니야. 알았어? 나 gay 아니야. 먹음 I don't know why, but 나 했어. So that's what we talk about on this podcast. But if you don't wanna, if it's too personal for you, then we don't have to talk about it.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna talk about it. Okay? We're not gonna fucking talk about it.
Okay, God Jesus.
All right? And you're gonna make me angry, everyone in the fucking room.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right? You're making me angry in the
Okay,
fucking room,
okay,
all right?
alright,
And I want to
alright.
say this to you right now, okay? We're not going to get into it, but can we ask how old Patty is at
Yes,
least?
we can ask.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
29.
Ah, I get it. I get it now. Okay. 하나님.
하나님.
하나님. No church God? Do you go to church? You do. 하나님 prayer? God?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, that's what it is. Is that what it is?
I don't know, maybe. Some people just don't like to talk about it. And also, like, generally,
Generally what?
generally most people don't behave like you and I.
Right.
So you can't, like, expect the world
Yeah, because
to...
Gilbert doesn't talk about his sexuality at all
No.
really much. He doesn't like to say much about, his endeavors, sexual endeavors. George doesn't talk about it that much. The one couple of times I try to talk about Jessica shit. Shut the fuck up for a second, all right? I got in really big trouble. What about you, Russell? Russell, do you have a girlfriend?
Why is he looking down?
What are you looking down at? There's no script there. Yeah.
When Bobby talks.
Russell, do you have a girlfriend?
No, I just broke up with my.
You did.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Russ.
Did you break up with her or did she break it
I
up?
broke up with.
Why?
It was.
Come over here, just real quick, just because.
Come on. Yeah.
It was.
What?
It was one of those like it was like a shit or get off the pot moment,
Oh, so she was like, "You gotta get married. We gotta get married."
and
wow.
I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready. Yeah. So and then you broke it off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And did she cry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let me.
Did you cry?
No,
Did Russell
I mean,
cry?
I kind of did, but it was more just like now I'm finding out who I am as a person. It's a good move. It's a good move.
That's a fucking cop out when they say that.
How old are
I
you,
need to
Russ?
grow. I'm walking down my own
29?
path. I need to walk down my own path. All that bullshit. You just want to fuck other chicks.
No, if he's 29 and he's not ready, then he's just not ready.
Let me say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now, okay? Kalila, if you looked at me and you said, you know, I need to know because I want to know where this is going, because you've said that before, like about marriage or having children or spending the rest of your life with me, and I was basically like, you know what? If you, honestly, and I'm saying this literally, being completely honest, if you wanted to get married and you were like, it's either shit or get off the pot, I'd be like, okay, well, let's get married then.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Patty.
Patty's excited. You know what I mean?
No, but I would never give you an ultimate.
I understand that. Or if you're like, let's have a child, right? And you're like, it's do or die, shit or get off the pot. I'd be like, all right, let's have a kid, because I already know that I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
But you're
right?
also not 29. You're 45.
It doesn't matter. I don't think that age has a lot to do with it. I think that back then, if I would have met you when I was 29, I felt the same way. It has nothing to do with my fucking age,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Are you guys gonna
So
get
when
married?
when
But
he
then
was
why don't you
put
just do it
in the
Why-
situation,
Who wants to marry someone you have to force to marry?
because to me now we're getting into like, what does marriage mean? You know what? I mean, I give her everything that she needs anyway.
And I'm
so
not
what's the-
particularly keen on the idea either.
Yeah,
like
you're
I've
not.
never thought it to be a you know what I mean? Like I don't need it to feel my relationship advancing. I
This-
feel strong in just a regular relationship. I don't need marriage.
It's
to
already a marriage.
validate what I already have. But for some people, honestly, the reason I would have a marriage is or to have a wedding is for friends and family. That's
party.
the
All right,
sole
that's fine, but
purpose
it's,
of it.
it's retarded. It's like, you know, you don't ever, like, we split everything 50-50. Whatever she needs, I provide. And she is family to me. And, you know, if she wants to have a legal document saying that we're married, then I'll do that. But at this point, it's like, I don't, you know, find it necessary. But anyway, his situation is like, I mean, at the end of the day, he didn't love her, Russell.
Oh wow! you
God
can't-
damn.
Oh.
Like you didn't. If she was the one, and she gave you the, you know, an offer, and you would have been like, if she was the one, you would be like, you know what? I swear, in 2 years, I know you're the one. But you're out.
There are many the ones though. There are many the ones. I don't think that. I think there's so many. Every path that you choose in life, there could be several ones waiting for you. It's really who you choose the one to be.
Yeah, I think I heard a stat once. I'm probably making up the number, but it was in the millions. Like there are millions of people out there that are compatible with you.
Yeah.
Right, but because of regional where you live and all that kind of stuff, you know, it's like. But I do believe that there's probably, for me, I don't think it's millions. I think it's probably 300 for me
300 compatible people. Yeah.
on planet, or because
I agree with that
the
because
shit that you have to deal with me is unfucking real. My
Like
rage. Oh my god.
you are difficult, but I it's worth it. Like everything else that you give me in terms of like laughter and companionship is exactly what I was missing in my past relationship. My past relationship was perfect and kind and respectful, and you know it was essentially I could have lived the rest of my life with him. It was unsalted. I don't know how to say it. It was edible food but unsalted. I don't know how else to put it. Like, and your food that's been salted.
고추 만져 이거. 고추 이거 만져 이거. 알았어?
Do you
Yeah.
want to get married, Patty?
Yeah, someday.
Someday.
Oh. But a Korean in Korea, huh?
It has to. He has to be a Korean guy then,
Or Chinese.
or Chinese.
Why do you like Chinese?
Why
so much?
Chinese?
You always keep saying Chinese.
Yeah.
I heard that Chinese peoples are really, really nice to their wife.
Oh, you think they're good husbands? That's not what I heard at
That's not
all.
what I
That's
heard.
like every opposite every story.
It's like saying I had Chinese people are good to the dogs. No, nope.
They like to eat them.
They like to eat them.
Yum yum.
Yeah. When was your last relationship?
Chinese people.
The last time you had a boyfriend?
I don't remember. Maybe 8 years ago.
8 years.
Oh, wow.
And how long were
7?
you with him for?
1 year.
And he was Korean.
Oh.
Oh, nice. And he was Korean that was born and raised here, or was he Korean from Korea?
American, Korean.
No, from Korea.
Korean.
Oh, from Korea.
You were living in Korea.
No, she was
No.
already here.
You're already here. He lived
Yeah.
here too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so you dated for a year, and was he Christian also?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
So, and can I just ask a
Yeah.
question? So, no time in the year he pulled out his gochu and said, "Hey,
Don't.
What's the juice? Juice.
juice, 이거 먹어 이거 딱딱해서 이거 먹어."
What's that? Tuk tuk.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, tak is hard.
teach me, Patty.
Yeah.
So what if? What
No,
if,
I'm not
okay,
done.
go ahead.
Answer the question. Not
What?
one time.
too personal.
Ah, she knows you're wrong.
That you know what that means? Yes.
Yeah.
That's
too
what it means.
personal.
Yeah,
Too
yeah,
personal.
Yeah.
So
How
when
is that personal?
it is, some people
You
Gilbert
ask
doesn't
a
like
question.
talking about
You
it.
ask a good question.
Yo, just because I tell people what my labia looks like doesn't mean that people have to do the same.
Yeah.
It's just there are, variations in what people feel
No, but I'm
comfortable
just
talking about.
Let's just say that. Okay, can I just okay? I respect you. I respect it. Okay.
Thank you.
And you're welcome. And I mean you no harm. Okay. But I'm gonna play you for a second. Okay. So you ask me the question.
Wait, who?
I'm playing Patty. You're
Yeah.
me. Ask me the question
About what?
about like in the year he never tried to pull his dick out.
So you're telling me this whole time,
Yeah, there we go.
your boyfriend, your Korean boyfriend, never pulled out his choko.
Kochu.
Kocho.
He did. He did, but I said no. I believe in God, so I go no suck.
There you go.
Is that
Respectful.
personal? Is that personal?
That's pretty personal.
It's not personal because you're not getting into. You're not getting. No, I'll tell you why it's not personal. I'll tell you why it's not personal because you're not getting into detail about. Now, how about this? Ask me again, and I'm going to give you a different answer.
Patty,
Yes.
did your boyfriend ever take his gocho?
Oh
Gochu.
yeah, gochu. Oh yeah, one time, taktakasa, his gochu. I took his dick. Yeah, I stuck in my puss. No, I'm just saying that she didn't say this, but I'm just saying. So that's personal.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I did this.
That's
You know,
personal,
That's
yeah.
personal,
That's
right?
personal.
But if she didn't do anything, how is that personal?
Yeah, but you don't know if it maybe people around her friends like don't believe in premarital sex, and she doesn't want to put that information out there in case she's going to be judged by other. You just don't know people's circumstances.
Oh,
She
I
belongs
see.
to a church.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
there's-
but I'm sorry. I know I'm. Fuck you. Don't ever look at me like that again, okay? I'm just making a point that it's like the people at church, okay, already know that she's abiding by, the laws of God's plan. Okay, she's a virgin. You know what I mean? She doesn't do tak gochu work. You know what I mean?
Not that-
And
that's
she's
gochu.
a decent human being, and that's all she's asking. And for me to ask a question is, I don't think that's a personal thing.
Yeah.
I think they're all human beings, and it's like, you don't have to talk about it, but I don't think me asking is personal. Do you?
In this case, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I apologize.
You
then.
have to gauge your audience. You have to gauge who you're speaking in front of. Like the way, like if I, if I speak to somebody for the very first time, if I meet them, I'll vibe them out. I'll see what I think they're open to talk about. I'm just not gonna throw it out there. Hey, like, do you take dick on the first time I meet them?
Yeah.
Do you take dick or do you take pussy? No, I don't do that.
Yeah, I do.
I know you do.
And the reason why I do is because I need to know where they stand. I do. Listen, life is too short, okay? I need to know what kind of person you are, because I don't have time to fuck around with.
Well, let's get to find out more about Patty then. There's other things we can ask her.
Yeah, we're not even done, halfway done. I'm just saying, I know, I want to just get that out of the way, and that's fine, okay? So there's other things, okay?
Okay.
But you're going back to Korea though, right?
Yes.
Patty, are you considered 1.5 generation then? You're not first generation. You're not second. So are you considered 1.5?
1.15.
1.15. Yeah.
What is that?
What does that even mean?
Because she's technically born here.
Yeah.
Because a 1.5er is somebody who was born in Korea and then comes here maybe when they're like 15, or
It's
like
like you.
Yeah,
You're
It's 'cause- like I'm a
1.5.
1.5er. Her though, she was born here, went to Korea, and then came back. So she's not like fully immersed in American culture, and it's also a little bit different here. In if you guys are not from Los Angeles, a lot of Koreans here don't ever have to be fluent in English to survive.
Yeah.
They don't have to. Koreatown is so big. There's so many Koreans. You can get by never being fluent in English.
Can I ask one last question?
Yes, you
It's
can.
not personal, but it's not personal. But do you always dress like Glenn from The Walking Dead? Oh my god! I mean, the hat and the sweatshirt. I mean, this is
Steven-
what you normally wear. What Stephen Yoon wear.
Steven Yoon?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You never wear a dress.
Yeah.
You like dresses?
This is
Yeah.
You like dresses?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Why did you dress like this today? Because you're doing the podcast.
This is always what she dresses like.
She's a gamer.
Oh, you always dress like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love the way you dress.
She's monochrome. Every time I see Patty, it's always gray extra baggy T-shirt,
Yeah.
gray like shorts,
Uh.
and just like monochrome.
Yes.
And that hat.
Like this, Patty.
Yeah.
Glenn.
Yeah, it's Glenn. That's what you're dressed like.
Let me see him.
Oh,
yeah,
thank
yeah,
you.
from Walking Dead.
Look like Glenn.
Yeah, season number 1. Season number 1.
Season number
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
Glenn.
yeah. Because it's exactly what he wore in the pilot.
That's what she like.
I know. That's why I got it right.
It's so perfect.
That's why. Yeah, I know. That's exactly why I asked her. So you're Soviet. You're clothing.
Communist. One
you
color
You love
only.
the Chinese then. You don't like standing out.
Yeah. You blend in gray, so no one can see you.
Oh no, the box tees are.
The what?
Jessica, translation?
I don't even know what that
The box tee.
Yeah.
The big
The big
tee
tees?
box.
Oh,
big
box
tees.
tees.
Like dancers. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, you wear those too?
Mm.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
It's really good.
But do you ever like wear a dress and go to a dance or not?
Like clubbing.
No club.
No, you've never been to a club.
No.
When?
She doesn't. You don't drink either,
You don't
right?
drink?
I drink.
You drink.
Oh.
You do.
Mm.
You smoke pot?
No.
How about one?
No,
no. You got pill 먹었어?
Medicine?
No, like
Like ecstasy.
Robitussin?
Oh, no,
Valium.
No.
No. You got heroin.
No.
No.
Drawing blood?
나 헤로인 했어. 고추 먹었어. 헤로인 했어. 술, 헤로인, 고추 at the same time.
I
did
get
all
what
of
he's
that.
saying. I don't understand.
다 했어.
Translate for the audio.
이거 똥구멍에서 이거 고추
So
여기
he's
똥구멍에.
saying-
다
Bobby's
했어.
saying do heroin.
He's
suck
doing
dick.
herring, suck dick, and all at the same time.
All at the
Yeah.
same time.
And he tonkomo, so it's his butthole.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes.
related. Yeah.
I'm always around Koreans a lot, and there's all kinds of Koreans, and I get this kind of Korean because she has a little bit of my aunt in her, Eddie's mom. She also has a little bit of my brother Steve. Right? There's a whimsical
Yep.
innocence, right? But she's fucking crazy.
Patty is.
Yeah, you're a crazy person. Yeah. Do you know what I mean when I ask you that you're crazy? Yeah. Like
She's looking at you smiling.
I know.
I know, crazy.
Yeah. So it's like she's very Korean, and I'm very Korean myself, so I get what this is. I always find it interesting, but I'm the other kind of Korean.
What are the types of Koreans?
Give us the types of Korean.
Well, there are the ones that because of the K-pop thing. There's guys that are
K-pop Koreans.
they really care about their hair. You know what I mean? They're so fashionable to the point where it's annoying. Like when Ed Hardy, is that what Ed Hardy? Years ago when Ed Hardy was a thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Korean shops, that's all they had.
What an Ed Hardy.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay.
farted. Oh, sorry.
Do you fart, Patty?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
All right.
Did you just take a
sweetie.
shit?
I think I shit myself a little bit.
Stop pushing.
I didn't push. I didn't push.
Okay, so.
But you have those, and then you have like traditional. Like my dad's working class, so my dad was like if he lived in Korea, he'd be like a coal miner, or he would be moving rocks.
What
Like,
do
if
they
you look-
call that? 3D.
3D.
3D jobs, right? When you work with your hands.
What's 3D?
Labor, like manual
Labor, yeah.
labor is 3D, right?
That's what my dad is. So like he's like in that movie Train to Busan, right? In the beginning of the movie, you had that guy. He's driving that truck through the checkpoint,
Yeah.
and he's very like dirty, and and he's
Blue
like
collar?
Yeah.
blue collar. That's
Oh,
my dad.
blue collar.
And whenever I see that scene, oh, that's my dad. What my dad would have been, you know. And my mom's more how do you say it? An aristocrat.
Aristocrat. That's
No,
a good way
she-
to say it.
Yeah, because my mom was her great grandfather was noble. It had something to do with like the government, you know what I mean, or the affiliated with the king. I don't know. I don't know much
Oh, she's
about
You
it.
know,
Royalty.
A little bit, yeah.
Ban Ki-moon,
Yeah.
isn't he related to you guys?
I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Ban
the
Ki-moon
audience.
is the
If you ever do that again,
what?
Jessica, I go, is Ban Ki-moon related to it? And she gave me a peace sign like this, like yeah.
Oh, Urban
Yeah.
Jessica.
He could potentially be the next president of
Yeah.
Korea.
I want to do it. Why you don't like him?
Why?
Why?
He
Why?
doesn't have a good rating right now.
Tell me why.
He did the bad things to the Korean people.
What did he do?
Before the. No, he's good.
No, tell me.
Whoa.
What he did.
Keeps doing that.
No.
Bad guy. Killed
No,
Koreans.
you're gonna fucking tell me. Tell me. Tell me what he
I
did.
don't know Korean
Tell me what he
politics.
do.
Tell me.
I love him.
I love him.
You don't love him.
You just saying bad
He
things.
did bad things.
Because I love him.
Because you love him so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's never done a bad thing.
I want you to tell us about the Korean president now. Park, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
so tell us
Oh yeah, what?
what's happening there. The people want her gone, right? But what happened? She's an official Korean correspondent. Tell
What
us.
happened?
What happened?
Yeah.
She is inside the White House.
He's inside the
she's-
White House.
She's hiding.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's hiding in like her home right now.
She's hiding.
Yeah,
Why?
because people want to oust her.
Why?
I don't know.
People listening right now. Number one, they don't even know that a woman's running the Korean government.
Yeah,
Is the president.
yeah.
So this is how we have to educate people on what it is. So the Korean president right now is in a scandal. There's protests all over Korea, and it has something to do with another woman that's a gypsy or some sort, right?
She was a confidant. She was acting as sort of like this fortune teller. And then she was also embezzling all this money. I think it was like 77 million. And she to send her daughter to like equestrian school and like a bunch of other things. But the Korean president, this woman, was confiding in her and letting her in on actual like Korean government affairs, and which is like completely illegal.
Yeah.
Right? Am I correct, Patty?
She has no idea what you're talking about now.
She's just nodding. She's nodding.
No.
She's just nodding.
She's just like, she has no idea what you're
No,
talking
she totally does.
about. I know she does. I know. Oh, I'm just kidding, Patty. I know you
All I
do.
keep seeing is Steven.
I know you.
I keep seeing Glenn now.
I know. We got Glenn from Walking Dead.
So, do
So-
you like her?
No.
You
No.
don't like her. But you don't like the other guy too, Moon.
Ban Ki-moon?
Ban Ki-moon, you don't like him either. Yeah. Who do you want as president?
Rain.
Me?
Really? Would you be good?
Better than Park Geun-hye?
Oh, you would?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what it is? I think I'm going to translate for her.
Okay.
I think she means is that there's like American politics, there's corruption and politicians are corrupt.
Oh.
Right? Because the the Korean president, her dad was the president also.
Before a long
He's
time
the
ago.
dictator.
He was a
Yeah.
dictator, right? So it's like the Bushes, the Clintons. It's just all in-house
Oligarchy.
oligarchies, okay? And what she's saying, she'd rather see somebody else in charge, a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She literally just said yes to whatever you just said.
Yeah. Right, Patty? Mm-hmm.
So tell us where you're going on Wednesday.
Oh, Cuba?
To Cuba.
You going to
Whoa.
Cuba?
Yeah.
With who?
Jessica.
But Jessica only for 1 week, and then after that you're alone.
You're going to be in Cuba alone? You're not going to survive.
Why?
By yourself in Cuba? There's no way.
North Korean.
What?
She has North Korean blood in her veins.
Oh, that's
Whoa.
why. That's why she was
Always double hand.
Yeah. You're North Korean.
Who's North? You have North Korean family?
Yeah, my mother's side grandfathers are come from North Korea, and then
So they were able to escape, or
yes, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
She has the same blood as
Kim Jong Il.
You have the
You
same
have the same
blood.
blood as Kim Jong Il.
You have the
that's
same blood.
Kim type.
Wait, stop this.
oh, she did this. She's a descendant.
You have the same blood as Kim Jong Il.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
His last name is same as our family.
Your
name.
last name is Il.
Kim.
Is Kim? Sorry. Well, Kim Jong Il. Oh,
Yeah, Kim is always last. The
Ah,
first
right,
last name is always
Kim
first.
Jong Un.
Like Ban Ki-moon, Ban is
All
the
right,
last
fucker.
name.
Fucker.
Fuckface.
You're Korean. You don't know this?
Yeah, but my name is not Lee Bobby.
Please make that your
Yeah,
stage
man.
name.
It's Bobby Lee. You know,
from
so
Lee
it's
Bobby.
the reversal confused me for a second. Okay, so so your name is Kim Patty.
She's like, that's my grandfather.
That's your grandfather right there. I'm your grandfather. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, I'm your grandfather.
She has the blood.
I want to also talk about. Can I just talk about just my destiny situation real quick?
Oh yeah. We can take a break and do that.
Excuse me. I want to talk about. I have a little thing I want to talk about my Destiny. So as you guys know, that I've been playing Destiny for 3 years, and I'm not playing. I'm not getting better, and I've had some disastrous things that have happened in my gameplay the last couple of weeks. Number one, the fire team that I'm with Danny Garcia. You know, his name is Arrow.
The Chicago guy.
The Chicago guy. So we were doing the raid the other day, and in the raid we have a kid named Sensei, and he's 11 years old. And the way this kid talks to me, it's hurtful. Number one, he doesn't know who I am, so he says things like, "Hey, dum dum, why'd you hide behind the wall?"
He calls you dum dum.
Yeah, that stuff like because he doesn't know who I am.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so to me, I'm just some kid
Yeah.
named Bobby Lee. He has no idea, right? And then we were doing the raid, and we're playing, and we're at the last part of the raid, and we have to do this thing where I'm empowered, and I have to communicate with the other team members. You know, we have to be at certain places on the map, and we have to do certain things in order and really quickly. Okay, and so I'm in the middle. I'm empowered, and some other guy named Star Wars 1283 is also in the middle. And I'm like, "Hey, dude, you're not supposed to be here. I'm in the middle. Go to the right." He's not doing what I'm asking him to do, right? And then what happens is we all die. We don't get to finish it. So we have to start over.
Yeah.
So then afterwards, I was like, "Dude, I already told you I was in the middle. He doesn't respond to me. Do you know why?
Why?
Because he had me on mute for 6 hours." And so then I go to Danny. I go, "This fucking guy put me on mute." He's like, "Yeah." And then he unmutes me, and this kid goes, "Yeah, you're just annoying, dude. And I don't really want to talk to you. You scream. You're not good, you know, and you're just annoying." And I want to say, "Hey, bitch, I did scenes with fucking Ben Kingsley." You know what I mean? I want to do that.
He's totally.
Yeah, hey, bitch. You know what I mean? I just did a scene with Zach Galifianakis and John Hamm in a fucking movie. But you can't do that because
He's 11.
they're young, and also number two, it's like it's not Hollywood.
Yeah, they don't care.
It's not
Your
Hollywood.
powers don't
They'll
work
give
there.
Your powers don't work there. Your actions and how good you are is what works in the video game world. Who cares if Barack Obama is playing that game with you? You know who Barack Obama is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She loves Barack.
You'd like him?
Okay, Patty, what if Barack Obama wanted to date you? Wanted to go out with you and marry you?
Babe, I'm not done with my video game rant.
Sorry, okay, because she loves Barack. Go ahead.
We're gonna get to that in a second.
Okay.
Okay. Why did you just do that, by the way?
I'm sorry.
I've been looking forward to.
Change the story.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to
sorry.
venting my video game thing.
I'm sorry.
You don't want to hear it anymore?
No, I was there when it happened.
I know you did.
I'm sorry.
All right. So can I just get this off, and then we'll
Yes,
go
yes,
back
yes,
to Patty
absolutely,
about Barack
absolutely.
Obama?
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I apologize for everyone. My girlfriend's being rude. And also, bitch, if you ever kick me like that again, she kicked me when we leave the fucking car today. so hard. I clapped.
But why?
For what?
Why?
I don't know why.
He punched me in the mouth.
Jesus, man.
She deserved it.
I shouldn't laugh at that. Why
Patty,
did I laugh at
Patty.
that?
She deserved it. 알았어? 이거 mouthy 하면 나 펀치할 거야. 알았어? 야. 알았어?
Okay.
This is why she wants Chinese. She wants Chinese. Yeah.
Okay. So then, let me just finish the story by this. So that happened, and I love Danny Garcia, and I love his cousin, Omicron.
Not Star Wars.
Fuck him.
Yeah, he muted you.
And if I'm ever in Colorado, don't even say hi to me
Oh dang.
to Star Wars, because you're on my hit list. Sorry, I love you, Danny.
But what if he does like to play with you, but you really are just that loud? Because even I want to mute you. You know, when I'm in the next room, I wish I had the power to
You know
mute
what?
you.
Okay, you know what would work? What you know what works for me? If he would have said, "Dude, I'm gonna put you on mute if you don't stop screaming," then I have an option, right? Then if he puts, first of all, number one, if I'm in a fucking raid, I have to know that if I'm. Where are you going? I have to know if I'm on mute or not.
Oh, that's true. Because you guys are actually
Exactly.
fighting.
He was
I
like-
get what you're saying.
He's like,
now.
go right, and he wouldn't go right.
So then,
Right,
okay.
right,
So here's
right.
the second thing I want to say about Destiny. And I know people don't want to listen to it anymore, but I'm going to just say it. I have to get it off my chest. Number second thing I want to say is this: is that I met another Canadian kid named Fix. He's so good at Destiny.
He's the guy who took you to the lighthouse, right?
He took me to the lighthouse, and now I've resorted to. I just gave him my gamer tag and my password, so he just plays on my behalf.
yeah.
So this Bobby Lee comedy is online right now, and you're not him.
Well, I am him,
It's high fix. Though.
but somebody's
So you've
playing my character.
you're that desperate to have this new shader
That's
with
not a shader.
with your new little like bat wings or whatever that
It's
you
not bat wings.
you're paying some guy to log in and play for you.
Anyone that goes to Twitch, look up Fix. He's so good,
How do you spell that?
and also donate to his
Twitch account.
Twitch account. But he's so.
So if you
fun.
see Bobby online just killing
It's
it,
not
it's
me.
not him.
It's not me. It's Fix. But you know what? In turn, by doing this, it makes me not want to play. I didn't play all day today, which is my day to play.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's my day not to play.
Right.
No desire the whole day.
No, because I know that he's playing.
And he's
And
getting
I-
you all the things you
I
want.
think this is my out.
Solution.
It's my solution to get out, and I'm gonna play either Final Fantasy
Oh,
or
Do you play Final
Dishonored.
Fantasy?
You like
Is it
that
good?
RPG?
9.
what do you mean 9?
Final Fantasy 9.
Oh.
Like
No,
third-
but what about the new one, 15?
No.
No.
old school.
Why 9?
Chocobo, that's why.
Very cute characters.
Oh, cute characters.
Chocobo.
Yeah.
Chocobo.
Chocobo.
So
Chocobo.
okay, you were asking about Barack Obama. You have sex with Barack Obama?
Not sex, marry.
Oh,
What
no.
if? Okay, I know you said
You would have sex with the president of the United States?
you said that you could only be with a Korean or a Chinese guy. But what if Barack Obama came to your door and he said, "Patty, I want to be with you"?
Then he would be not. He will be not be our president.
Because he would be your husband.
He would be your
Yeah.
husband.
Yeah.
But what if right now he leaves presidency?
yeah.
Right?
Michelle.
He divorces Michelle.
Yeah.
No.
No,
Oh, she
no,
likes
no.
the couple. She likes the power couple.
No, listen. So you want to be first lady.
No.
No. So he leaves, Michelle Obama, and he calls you. Yeah, hey, yo, Patty, ex-president Barack Obama here. You want to go get some Korean food?
You want to
in
go to a
Koreatown?
PC Bang? You want to go play League of
PC Banker.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
No. No.
you would.
No.
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 Yeah. Uncompromising, Patty is
Yeah,
uncompromising.
you're uncompromising.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would never go to
Too personal.
Super no.
But it's Barack Obama.
I would.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He would. Barack Obama.
I'm gonna tell you right now, and I'm not even doing this as a comedy thing or point of view, comedy point of view. If he walked through these doors right now and he goes, "Well, here's my dick," I would kick everyone in the room and I would swallow his cum. Do you know why?
Why?
He's the president of the free world,
Respect.
and Donald Trump.
What if he came in?
I would have to do the same thing.
Oh, come on. Don't follow your logic. Don't follow your logic.
And his
Don't.
cum would be so sour to me. I would like gag. I would like. You know
Just
what I
for
mean?
the story, though, right?
I would re-swallow his shit.
Lee Baba, your penis is amazing. It's
But-
great.
Of
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the presidents, who would you allow to like ass fuck you?
Probably. Which one's the one?
Abraham
that,
Lincoln?
No, the one that couldn't walk well.
Oh, Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
Yeah, with polio.
Yeah, because he would have to like, if I was bent over, he would have to like lean on his cane to
No,
get
you-
an angle.
You would have to reverse cowgirl him because he's on a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, well then I have control then.
Oh, power
Yeah,
position.
because
Yeah.
if I'm on top of him, right, I don't have to go all the way
Yes.
deep.
Also on a wheelchair, right? You just have to be like this, like.
Yeah. But I can control how deep it goes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
decide.
So if I'm on my stomach, and Roosevelt's on top of me, he can go all the way in deep, right? And that could tear a muscle. It also be you know. But if it's just the tip of the dick in my butthole,
Yeah.
I'll be like, I can control this.
So you have to be on top.
It has nothing to do with policy then, or how good they were as presidents. You just want the
Angle.
debilitated guy.
The debilitated guy. yeah.
Angle.
Yeah.
You're into.
You know
the
why?
Heineken-
Why not Lincoln?
Why not Lincoln?
You know why Lincoln? Skinny white dudes like that
Yeah.
have the biggest fucking dicks.
See?
You watch porn, any
Yeah.
kind of porn, it's always Abraham Lincoln probably has this whole thing as a dick.
Oh God.
It's probably
Really?
black too because he loved black people.
He
You
freed
know
the
what I mean?
slaves.
He played, yeah. So I wouldn't do him.
You,
either.
Gilbert, which president?
I guess Barack Obama. He's cool.
You think he's a good lover?
Bill Clinton.
Clinton a little dirty. He's the one to spit right into your asshole type, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
how did you know?
Well,
Jesus Christ.
It's Clinton. He's so nasty.
yeah.
I'm trying to think of somebody younger,
The Prime Minister
whose
of Canada.
arthritis wouldn't get in the way, you know?
Yeah.
Probably Clinton then, or Barack.
It would
Who?
have to be that.
Yeah, no, Kennedy was actually a lot sicker than people thought. He had didn't he have like type 1 diabetes? He had a lot of health issues.
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah.
How about the one that you wouldn't for sure? I think would probably be Nixon.
Yeah, I can't do Nixon.
Yeah.
Who's the fat one?
The fat
The
one.
fat president. No, there's no
Garfield?
fat president.
Garfield?
Is it Garfield? Taft.
Taft.
That's that face. Ooh.
With the mustache.
Mustache.
Yeah. I'd probably fuck any president or anybody in politics, to be honest, just for the story.
Well,
It's power.
Yeah.
I respond to power.
I'd fuck Condoleezza Rice. I'd fuck anybody in the past. I'd fuck Paula Jones just as she fucked Bill.
Condoleezza Rice. She looks like she has freckles inside the vagina.
She doesn't have freckles on her face.
I know, but still.
but no, inside the vagina.
Inside the
though.
vagina, she
Oh,
has like
just
dark
inside.
freckles.
Just inside.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, vaginata? Vaginata?
She
Vagina.
just lost everything.
Ada?
you do.
Open hamon. Ab open hamon, you go freckle isa.
Freckle.
Condoleezza.
Ah.
Condoleezza Rice. Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. 알았어. 똥구멍이가 freckle 있어 다. You have a question or no?
Yeah. He had an
fine.
hour, by the way.
That's amazing.
Good.
On Hopeful Advice with Bobby, Kalila, and
I don't like George. This question is from where is it? From King. In your entire life, what's the one thing you regret, and what would you do to change it? Patty, the one thing.
Hold
in
on,
life.
we can go first and then Patty can go last. You can translate, Jessica.
No. Venmo. Does Patty have Venmo?
Yeah.
You have Venmo? Venmo,
yeah.
Lisa? Oh, I'm going to pay her now.
Ah,
I'm going to pay you right
Pay
now.
more than Jessica.
Yeah, I'm going to pay her right now just so we can get it over with, okay?
Okay, answer the question.
No, I'm going to
You-
do that. I'm
you
going to pay her
first,
first
Lila.
before we
What?
answer anything.
Lila, in
okay?
your entire life, what's one thing you regret?
So what is it under?
Hold on, when
peace
he's-
patty.
Huh?
Peace patty.
Peace, Patty? P-E.
No hair. You no hair. Find it.
She's smart. She
Sweetie,
puts it
what
out
are your
there so
regrets?
people
Come
send her
on,
money.
regrets.
You're
One thing you regret.
Oh my god, I have a lot of regrets, but the one thing I regret in my life is I think when my brother and I hit my grandmother when she was paralyzed.
Oh, it sticks?
Yeah.
Sticks one, yeah.
What?
How old were
My
you?
grandmother was paralyzed from the neck down. I've told this story
Yeah, yeah.
before. And she was paralyzed, so she had no feeling from the neck down. And we were in Korea. And one day my dad looked at my grandmother, and she had welts all her body. She was bleeding. And you go, what happened? Nobody, I don't know. So the next day he came into my grandmother, and my brother and I had sticks. We were hitting over the
You said she would smile.
and she was smiling because she couldn't, she just liked the
Couldn't feel
attention.
it. You sure you don't? You actually regret this? It doesn't sound like you regret it.
No, I regret it because because She died shortly after that, not because of her wounds, but
it
she
was
did.
from your open wounds.
No, it's not because of that. And I was never, as an adult, able to go, yeah, Grandma, I'm sorry about that. I was a wild kid, and so she just died, knowing that her 2 grandkids beat her with a fucking stick.
Jesus.
Yeah, so I feel bad about that.
Oh my god.
This is it right here? Okay.
My biggest regret is probably being too much of a selfish teenager to take down my dad's recipes. Because my dad was, and Jessica can attest to this, probably one of the best chefs, cooks ever. I mean, everything that he put on the table was like fine dining. And I never took the time to actually... I was always in the kitchen with him, but I never took the time to write down every single little thing that he did, which was a mistake. Because now I'm like, how the fuck did he make the base? Or how did he make his carbonara? Or anything like that I don't have reference to anymore.
Hesso.
So happy.
Hesso.
What about you, Patty? You have any regrets in life?
So many things,
Yeah?
Oh no.
Like what?
So many.
but it's too personal to say.
None of them? You can't say one thing? Patty, look at me. I just gave you $250, man. You can just say one.
Yeah,
You
it's
already
250.
gave.
I already did give it to you, huh?
Yeah.
You can't undo it?
You can't undo it. You
Oh,
can't ungive the
fuck.
money.
That's
Yeah.
my mistake. Okay, you don't have to say anything. You know? But I like that podcast. It was weird.
Yeah.
It was
It's
weird.
exactly how we thought it would
Yeah,
go.
exactly the way I thought it was gonna go.
And I feel like I don't know her still.
That's another thing. Don't
I
absolutely
know
don't know.
nothing about her.
She's an
I don't know
onion. There's
any-
layers
yeah.
to her.
All I'm gonna remember is that she dressed like the kid from The Walking Dead,
Glenn.
and she just had this perma smile on her face.
The whole time.
And I think she controlled the whole thing.
She did.
She got off unscathed. She didn't have to reveal any information, right?
Yeah.
But I'm onto her.
Yeah.
I'm onto you.
Thank you.
What does that even? She's so good. What does that even mean?
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I'm onto her. What was the question again?
In your entire life, what's one thing you regret?
I already did it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
already said it. Yeah. Is there another question, or that's not really a?
What would you change?
It's not an advice, really.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. This one right here. This one is from Steve. It says, my daughter is 8, and I want to keep it real with her, so she isn't sheltered when she is old enough for college or whatever. What should I have her start listening to? When should I have her start listening to TigerBelly? Or should I start off with something more friendly like the Joe Rogan Experience? Don't let your children listen to podcasts.
Well,
Or just sheltering children in general.
but already, can I just say something? By her dad listening to one of the greatest podcasts of all time.
Jerry.
Yeah, Joe Rogan's podcast. No, I think our podcast. Okay, that he is already opening her eyes. Like that's who he is, and she has some of those genes. So I think you're gonna be just fine, my friend. We're not one of the best, but you know what? Our fans are the best. I mean, when I was in San Diego last weekend, again, you know, came out in droves, and there's some people that watch the show like they've been coming to every gig. You know, and
They'll drive 2 hours.
they'll drive 2 hours to come see
Pretty
me,
nice.
and it makes me, it just makes me grateful for it. And this thing is turned out to be a real positive experience for me. And I have to announce this is our last fucking episode.
Yep.
Ever.
Ever.
Quit,
I'm
guys.
kidding. But thank you anyway. That's it. Thank you.
Patty, do you have social media?
You want to give your Instagram or anything like that?
Or do you want to give out your Venmo for
if
more
you guys
money?
want to donate to Patty, her Venmo is at Peace Patty.
Make so much money.
PEACEPATTY, and she is our first and last paid guest on this podcast.
No, this is the last.
No, she will be the only paid guest on this
Who knows?
podcast.
What if like
I don't want to pay anybody else.
what if Tom Cruise is like, I'll do it for 500?
Oh, fuck yeah, we're paying.
But then, like, we can ask any questions.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
Scientology.
definitely worth it.
yeah.
Patty,
so-
what's your League of Legends handle so people can play with you?
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Okay. Well, that was our.
Well, you already play with people?
Yeah, she has
Yeah.
her group.
They're all Korean?
No, I play with computer.
Oh, you don't do PvP.
You don't
no
play
PvP.
with other people.
No PvP.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna look up League of Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you,
Thank
Patty.
you, Patty.
Gilbert,
Make
finish
sure
us?
you follow us on Instagram at TigerBelly, on Twitter at the TigerBelly, and email us any questions at thetigerbelly@gmail.com. You can follow Kalila at
Calamity KHALAMITY on all forms of social media.
You can follow Bobby at Bobby Lee Live. Get his ticket information at BobbyLeeLive.com. And any shows coming up?
Bobby's next show will be in Irvine, January 13th to the 14th.
Because of League of Legends.
With Michael Rosenbaum as well.
Yeah.
So
Irvine,
buy
right?
tickets now. Yep. Irvine Improv.
All right,
Okay,
cool.
we'll see you guys next week. Ciao.
Bye. Say goodbye to the camera, Patty. Double. She just does a full 360.
Suku juga kamu pakai ki, cukup mula kau dapat kami